Hey everyone, my name is Matt. I'm the youth and family pastor at Cornerstone Church in Marshfield, here today with your Cornerstone Connection, a daily devotional. So we are in the book of Hebrews, as many of you know, and today we are going to jump into Hebrews chapter 12. And as we go into Hebrews chapter 12, we're coming out of one of the most popular and famous chapters of the Bible, Hebrews chapter 11, and has been discussed the past couple of days. This is a chapter in the Bible that talks about what we would call many of the heroes of the faith and those who walked faithfully with God, who God used to do great things. And though they did great things, they were people just like you and me. People who had shortcomings, people who sinned, people who fell short of the glory of God, and in and of themselves were not able to please God on their own, but they served a faithful God. And because of his faithfulness, combined with their faithfulness, he did great things through them. Now, today, as we segue into Hebrews chapter 12, I'm actually just going to read the first verse for us. But I wanted us just to remember where we came from in Hebrews 11. And if you haven't read it, I encourage you to go back and read it so you know exactly who and what I'm referring to. So let me just read Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1, and then I just want to share a few thoughts with you as you go about your day today. So here we go, Hebrews 12, verse 1. Here's what it says. The writer says, therefore, from all that I've said in Hebrews chapter 11, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Now, his writings go on, and there's a lot of good stuff, but let us just camp in verse 1 today. This is a great verse of encouragement, especially as we come out of chapter 11, and the people that the writer talks about, they went through a lot of hard stuff, just like we go through a lot of hard things. And they probably went through harder things than we go through in this day and age. But this is a verse of encouragement to continue to run the race that God has marked out for us, even if it's going to have valleys, and it will certainly have mountaintops, and it's going to have everything in between. The writer is encouraging us to press on, to continue, to not stop running the race that God has marked out for us. But what I really want us to key in on is the very beginning, where it says, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. What the writer is doing is referring back to these heroes of the faith in chapter 11. Those who have gone before us. Those who have walked faithfully with God. And the key word is faithfully. Not perfectly, but faithfully. And the writer is encouraging us. These people continue to live. They have eternal life because of, not their great good works here on earth, but because of their faith. Because of their faith in God and their faithful walk with him. And so they continue to live, and they surround us and they cheer us on like we're in some sort of athletic competition, and they're cheering us on to continue to run, to continue this race that God has us on here right now. And that is a great encouragement. But do you know what encourages me even more? Have you ever been tasked to do something, or you've signed up maybe for an actual race? I mean, I remember when I signed up for a full marathon. And one of the things that really gave me confidence that I could even do this, I kind of felt scared that I had even signed up for it, but the confidence came from the fact that my sister had ran 2 marathons before this. And just my relationship with her and knowing her and her letting me know, Matthew, you can do this. I've done it. You can do this. Gave me an encouragement and encouraged that I could continue this race, that I could actually run this marathon. And friends, my guess is that all of us have different things that are facing us today, maybe this week, this month, this year. Maybe there's a lot of unknowns, and you just really wonder, can I run this race God's marked out for me? And what the writer of Hebrews wants all of us to know today is there are many, not just the ones that he mentions in chapter 11, but there are many followers of God and Christians who have gone before us, who are cheering us on, and they're saying, keep running. I've been there and I've done that. And it's not because I am a good person or I'm really good at things, but it's because I've been there with God and I've done that with God. I've seen his faithfulness, and he has been faithful to me in the hardest of times and in the best of times and everywhere in between. And so, friends, wherever you're at today, may you allow the cloud of witnesses that is cheering you on today to keep running. May you allow those voices to speak to you. May you allow their cheers of saying, hey, I've been there, I've done that, I've walked with God, and he's walked with me, and it's worth it. Keep going. May you be encouraged today to keep running that race. God is faithful, and he won't let you down. Have a great day, friends. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.